Well, we're moving on now to, as I said, to the old-time farming parade, Tug-of-War. I'd like to introduce you to Sarah Golden, who's going to tell you all about it.
You'll see that we're just coming into the arena now, and right in the middle of the arena we have this very brand new Massey Ferguson, which is part of the support that we're receiving for the Red Tractor organisation. So hopefully when you go shopping at all the main supermarkets, you may see much of the food labelled with the Red Tractor logo. So this company was formed in 2000 to monitor and ensure that the food that we buy is of a substantially good level of quality, and they are an independent company that frequently monitor all the food that's produced, and it starts at the farm and its traceability right through till it comes to you at the supermarket. The Red Tractor team are looking to expand the range of food that they currently cover, so you can expect to see much more food with this logo when you go shopping. It's a small non-profit organisation promoted by the food industry and to promote clear labelling, and that their food is independently checked to good standards from a trustworthy source. Red Tractor is the only scheme that guarantees food traceability from the farm to the pack. Now if you come down to the old-time farming section down in the far corner of the showground, you will see this tractor there, and also there are some publicity leaflets which we're giving out to you to explain further information on what the organisation does. So you can see this tractor now being driven by Mr. Simon Bryman, who's kindly been looking after it since it was delivered here. Simon's just doing a small demonstration in the middle of the arena. In a moment we'll be explaining all the other tractors that you'll see here this afternoon, and we've also got a fine display of vintage vehicles as well, from commercial vehicles. All these are on display down in the old-time farming section. So we'll bring Simon into the middle of the arena now, and then we'll start to bring in the commercial ones. Today these tractors can command a very high price from the second-hand market. These are very lightweight tractors, do most jobs on a modern farm, and are very compact and lightweight, and all the spares are already available for them. So that's shown today with a Ferguson 240 plough on the back. Next in we have Mr. David Brown with his David Brown Crop Master. David Brown from Huddersfield, and even today the David Brown organisation is involved in making gearboxes for heavy industrial use. This particular Crop Master is fitted with a dual seat, one of very few British tractors that were ever produced with a dual seat. And David Browns were very popular. Next in is Mr. Dave Piper from Wellow with this one of many Fergusons we have here this weekend, and John's showing this Ferguson petrol paraffin model with a Ransom's crop sprayer on the back. So this would have been typical on many small farms and horticultural establishments, and a very nice restored example of tractor and implement. So all the very nicely restored. One of the later models in the Ford collection. This is the Ford 5000. One of the first range of tractors to be made at the Basildon factory in Essex, when production transferred from Dagenham to Basildon, and was the forerunner of a complete new range of what was at the time classed as a big tractor. Obviously by today's standards not that big, but in its day one of the market leading tractors. There we have Mr. Mick Cordy from Butts Ash with this 1940s Alice Chalmers Model B, lightweight tractor, 18 horsepower, again runs on petrol paraffin or TBO, and Alice Chalmers were chipped over from America in crates, and there was a factory just up the road at Ealing near Totton where a lot of these were assembled before being sold to farmers. Alice Chalmers, very nice lightweight tractor, very temperamental to start. Many of them have got dents in the front bonnet where people get frustrated with swinging the handle and end up hitting the front. Behind that we have his son Russell Cox. This is Russell Corney. This is a petrol paraffin Massey Ferguson 35, 1958 model. Most of these models were produced with a diesel engine, so it's unusual to see a petrol paraffin one, and Russell's shown that one this week with a genuine Ferguson transport box on the back. So this would have been used to carry milk churns from the farm to the pickup point from the milk tankers. Now we have a new visitor to the New Forest Show. The first time out, this is Mr. Rick Nutbeam from Bishop's Waltham with a Fordson 4. This was not produced at the factory. It was a conversion that was done by a company in the north of Hampshire called County, who did a modification, and as you can see all four wheels are equal size, and these tractors were very popular, particularly in parts of Lincolnshire and other such large field areas, and it's shown today with a very large timber winch on the back. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but it might be a Hesford or something, but it's a nice timber winch on the back as well. Now we have one of our regular visitors tractors here. This is International, owned by Mrs. Vicky Cleese. Vicky's just had a baby, so unable to drive it today. So as you can see, driven today by Steve Granger. This is a B275 and was one of the main competitors for the Massey Ferguson range. Again produced at the Doncaster factory, one of the last British built models. Behind that is his dad, Mr. Dave Granger, on a 1959 Massey Ferguson 35 4-cylinder, fitted with what we call the 23C engine, which were notoriously difficult engines to start. With modern technology we can do all sorts of things to them now that make them much more reliable and a very good lightweight tractor. Behind that we have Mr. Steve Morehouse with his grey and gold, or sometimes affectionately known as Gold. Next exhibit is actually owned by Claire House from Branscore and driven today by Mr. Mike Nichols. This is the one I referenced earlier with a 23C diesel engine, grey and gold, and just one of many tractors that Claire and her husband Steve own. There we have Mr. Chris Warder from Holbury with his Massey Ferguson 165. It's been working all day down in the old time farming section splitting logs. You'll see it's got a log splitter mounted on the hydraulics, and this is a regular working tractor that Chris uses in his log splitting business. Very nice. It's very difficult to find models like this now, because unfortunately a lot of them were shipped abroad to Africa and India, and so they're becoming very rare now. Now this one behind that is Mr. Pete Lewis from Bartley. You think that this looks the same as the others, but it's actually a 130, which is one of many Massey Fergusons that the Lewis family own. Next is Mr. James Corbin from New Milton with his Ferguson T20, complete with original Ferguson saw bench, known as a cordwood saw bench, and we have one of these demonstrating down in the old time farming section. Very sweet running engine, these early ones, as you can tell as they drive by, very quiet and smooth running tractors, and you can cut a phenomenal amount of wood with one of those mounted saw benches. Next tractor in is Mr. Paul Roebuck from New Milton's Grey and Gold FE35, driven there by Adrian, and shown with a very unusual post hole borer. So if you want to put some fencing posts in, this is the tool. Ladies and gentlemen, in a minute, when we've removed most of the tractors, we're going to leave the big rig on. Now, it also appears that we do have an interloper coming into the running around the arena, waving. Let's just hope that he behaves himself, as he does have a reputation for causing chaos. So let's hope the farmer towing him around the arena with his Land Rover can keep Shaun the Sheep under control. Perhaps if you give him a wave as he goes around, he might behave himself. There he goes, give him a wave. Oh, someone's going to let him out in a minute, but in the meantime, just give him a nice wave. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, do you think we should let him out of that trailer? Or will he cause chaos? It looks like he's asking to be let out of the cattle box. Do you think we should let him out? Right, hopefully the children are all gathering by the side gates, ready to come in when they're instructed. Well, it's quite tricky trying to arrange this tug-of-war without the effect of Shaun the Sheep turning up unannounced. We'll have to find out who invited him, because I'm a bit worried about how he's going to behave. Oh, he's disappeared now, that's a good sign. Oh, he's trying to get out the box, look out. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh no, he's got his own tractor, look out. I knew it, I knew he'd be trouble, he's going to make a lot of noise. Oh, he's trying to upset the Tug-of-War already. Oh my goodness. Look out, the farmer's coming now. He's going to sort them out, we'll be okay. Come on, Mr. Farmer, get him sorted out. Right, look now. Come on, mums and dads, I can't hear you shouting. Heave! Oh yes, and we've got this team on the right here, pulling the green one, are winning at the moment. That's it, you're doing very well. Oh, Shaun stopped it now. That's unfair, get him off the line, get him out of the way. Oh, it's neck and neck now. Come this way a bit, we're going out offline. That's it, over we come. That's it, keep it straight. Yes, we're winning, come on. Come on, well done, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Heave, come on mums and dads, let's have some shouting. Heave. Interfering again, look out. The farmer's going to help now as well, that's it, keep going. Heave! Oh, we haven't got far to go now, keep going. Come on boys, help the girls pull. Come on girls, you're doing very well. Right. Oh, look at it. Shaun's helping here. Is that fair or not? Yes. Right. Right, okay, stop pulling. 3. This team won. Well, thank you very much, children, for taking part. Thank you to the parents for listening, and apologies for the behaviour of Shaun the Sheep. So thank you all for coming and watching us. I hope you've enjoyed our display. Thank you very much.
Good.